Work is flawless.
What up, man? So Scotty Smack Shade Scott McDonald. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is another reaction I was just coming across on my homepage. I've been fascinated with the fact that I don't know what happened. I don't know if fascinated is the right word, but very intrigued on this whole John McAfee predicts the future. Sorry, this is the title on John McAfee's death, man, what has gone on. And we look at this, I made it 18 seconds or 19 seconds into this video, and I was like, man, I gotta turn this on and just give my reaction to it, because I'm in the crypto space right now and learning tons, and just to see and know that they, did this guy really kill himself? I don't know. So let's go and watch this video. I'm putting my headphones in right now. All right, man. Thank you so much for being here. Subscribe to the channel if you would like, and join my journey that I'm on. It's an incredible journey. I appreciate all you guys very much. Drop a like and a comment, and yeah, bless up.
Decentralized exchanges are coming, and when that happens, the crypto community will be totally free. You cannot regulate it. You can't make laws against it. You can't tell us what to do or what not to do.
Do you think that maybe Bitcoin will be overtaken by Ethereum?
It's not a matter of Bitcoin or Ethereum. There are now 5,000 coins. I don't know which one is going to win, and it's not a matter of winning. It's a matter of choice. It's a matter of which coin do I want to use for any specific function. I think in the end, there'll be everything. There'll be an ice cream token or an ice cream coin, and if you're at the ice cream parlor, you don't have to worry about using the token. Your wallet will have all the intelligence in it to know, I'm at the ice cream store, I'll get better value if I use the ice cream token. And so it will do all of these exchanges, and you'll be paying in ice cream tokens. Then you go to the movie, and you'll pay in the movie token. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. So there's not a matter of, will Bitcoin win or Ethereum? No, Bitcoin will have its place.
I never really thought of it like that. Crazy, bro.
Ethereum will have its place, and the ice cream token will have its place. The blockchain is the
Look at that. That's like the old, when you were a kid, right?
Blockchain is the obvious solution for all of the cream token.
Right here. Crafts. BC. That's British Columbia, I think. Maybe. Suncatcher Crafts. Shout out.
Will have its place. The blockchain is the obvious solution for all of these things, where we have multiple votes from one person. You know, in America, it happens all the time. Okay, they move from one precinct to another and continue to vote. With the blockchain, you can validate each person. And you have one person and one vote. The blockchain will solve most of the world's problems of deception. Let me give you an example. If we had the blockchain since the beginning of human history, we would have a totally different history. Why? What is history? It is a record written by the conqueror, the winner. And the winner gets to decide what happens, right? The losers don't have any...
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now. Subscribe to this dude. Go to his page. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the video. Savi, Finance, AV, whatever. Savi, Finance.
So their story and their perspective and their reality has disappeared from the human record. If we had the blockchain since the beginning of time, that could not have happened. We would have the totality, the truth of everything that happened. We would have a different history. That would benefit us because we define ourselves as humans from our human history. With a different history, we would define ourselves differently. So it's a very powerful tool to be applied to all of history, and I think one day it will be, all the way down to voting or for mundane things like the supply chain problem. It will permeate every aspect of our lives. And it will permeate even the unfortunate individual aspects. At some point in the long future, you will not be able to cheat on your spouse because it will be impossible. All right? The record of everything that you have done will be there. So you're going to be giving up a little bit of privacy, but what you get in exchange is freedom, because you're living in a world of truth. Why is the blockchain so powerful? It is not.
Y'all think about that, man. Listen to what he just said.
Because you're living in a world of truth. A bit of privacy.
Right here.
record of everything that you have done will be there.
Listen to what he says right here.
So you're going to be giving up a little bit of privacy, but what you get in exchange is freedom, because you're living in a world of truth. Why is the blockchain so powerful? It is not under human control. It's under the control of mathematical formulas, which don't lie. 2 and 2 is always 4. Now, you can tell your wife or your husband that 2 and 2 is 3, and they might believe you, but not with the blockchain. So it will transform culture and transform human relationships for the better. Now, it will be difficult at first for those of us who are used to deceiving, lying, telling tall tales, calling your boss and saying, I'm sick today, but I'm playing golf. That will disappear, okay? You can still play golf, but you'll have to be honest about it. You'll have to say, boss, I'm not coming in today. I'm playing golf. Well, the boss will have to get used to it, or you will have to get used to it. It will transform society.
And you are politically active. Why
it's
would
so
I?
sad that you're not gonna be here to see this shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, what happened?
Vote for you? What would you
I want you
say?
to vote for me. I'm running for president. I ran for president in 2016 under the Libertarian banner. What that gave me was access to the national stage, where I was able to talk about things that I thought were important. And in 2016, I thought the problem of cybersecurity was a major problem in America, and it was. And because I said the things that I said, our cybersecurity in America has become very tight. This time I want to talk about the blockchain and cryptocurrency and how that can free people to make individuals responsible for their own financial freedom. And from financial freedom comes all other freedoms. So that's what I'll be talking about. I don't want your vote. I really want I have enough followers and enough fans that I can legally take the stage and run for president. But I'm going to say, I don't want to be president. I don't care if you vote for me, because I can't be it's impossible for me to be elected president. If you know anything about my background, please God, no. However, I still have the right to run. There was for a period.
Man, this is why. Like, the guy, something about him, bro. And just listening to that, like, he's so smart just to get running for president just for the platform, just to be able to speak, just be able to say and bring awareness. Like, and they took him out, man.
Period of months, I was contacted by an organization run by a number of prostitutes called Pink Date, and they wanted to create a token for prostitution. Well, it made good sense, because if you're using tokens, then your wife is not going to get a credit card statement and say, what was this $500 for, right? No. No, it made good sense, and I advised them. The problem was, their pimps were always moving them to different parts of the country, and they never could stay organized, and it fell apart. But yeah, I won't advise anybody. And ultimately, tokens and the blockchain and cryptocurrency will be in every aspect of the world. In America, there was a young student, 7 years old, who created an ERC20 token called the Billy token, and everybody in school was using that as currency. What's wrong with that? Make as many tokens as you like.
Can you tell me about the McAfee Alliance?
Yes. One of the problems in cryptocurrency is that we have no regulations. We have no rules. It's like the Wild West. If you have a gun, you go in and you rob the liquor store, and that's what you do.
The new Wild West.
So you have to take care of yourself. You have to be cautious. And we don't need enforcement. What we need is education. If you know, for example, that the
World Wide Web. Wild, Wild Web.
Exchange is stealing from you, and everybody knows it, we don't need to shut the exchange down. It will shut itself down because it will have no customers, because no one will use it. So it's a different world. With the blockchain, we're based on information, on reality and truth. Do you need policemen to shut someone down if all their customers walk away? No, they shut themselves down. So the McAfee Alliance is a way to collect information, which we try to validate, about those main scammers in this field, and most of them are exchanges, because they have unlimited power. No one knows where they are. We don't know what country they're in. We don't know who works there. So they're free to do what they want, and they do. So all we have to do is notify people, listen, if you put your money there, They're likely to keep it, take half of it. Who knows? So people stop using it.
Now Malta is trying to be this big hub for blockchain and ICOs and everything. Do you think it will change the way that Malta is, the way people think?
Well, temporarily, yes, because we still have centralized exchanges, which can be shut down by governments. That's the power that they hold over us. If we do not adhere to their regulations and rules, then they can shut us down. In 2 years, we will have decentralized exchanges, where the exchange is running on 10 million devices.
See, I wonder when this was actually shot. Does it have any information here? They would not let this happen. What a loss. Yeah, man, me neither. But he goes, what a loss. I didn't know he was so brilliant and articulate. Nah, man, like, I knew he existed, but I didn't know to the extent of what he has done or, bro, he was a genius, man.
Devices, 10 million smartphones and pads all around the world, and it's constantly changing and fluid. You can't shut it down. When that happens, government regulations become meaningless, because if you have a regulation or a law, but there is no power to enforce it, nobody pays attention. So all the laws that are being passed now in Malta, and I agree with them, that's great. It will help us grow. In 2 years' time, no one will pay attention to them because we will not have to. That's the tragedy of what's happening. Governments will eventually have to accept the fact they will have to change.
Crazy, man. If you're new to my channel, click subscribe right now. Drop a like and a comment. My name's Lil Sky Smack J. Scott McDonald. R.I.P. to John McAfee, man. Rest in paradise, bro. Peace.
Work is flawless.